I'll off then. Stay here, man. Hello everybody. My name's Tim, this is Steph, and with the current climate and the nonsense in the news, we would like to welcome you to the first episode of Dance in Your Pants. So this is an infinity class. If you've not done an infinity lesson with me before, it's where we teach you 3 individual moves, but we blend them together. So it's seamless links, kind of creating the image of one long continuous move, as opposed to separate movements. We'll show you what it looks like first of all. So what we've got for you, to go from this side, starts off with a high first arm rest. So with that, in, twist, shoulder, turn, arm rest, block. That fuses straight away into our inside arm trap. Fusing again with a catapult hook and opening straight back out. Because it's infinity, we go straight back through for a second time and block, block, over, inside arm trap, stretch, side into the catapult. We hook for the catapult mambo and open out into a high first position, finishing however you want. And back. So the way that we teach this routine is we start from the last move and we work our way backwards. So the final move is that catapult hook mambo. Man's right to lady's right, push away as you both step back. Catapult, pull down and raise over the lady's head, step and lean, but men, don't offer your left hand, you don't want the ladies to take hold on the next beat. Men, you step to the right, you pull your right hand to your right hip and ladies step forwards, and then your straight left arm goes down in between you and your partner, underneath the lady's arm, eventually hooking up on top of the lady's shoulder. Ladies, you come all the way around to face the guy. As the man lifts the hand up, you place man's left on the lady's right shoulder, lady's right on the man's left shoulder. For mambos, 1 and 2 and 3. We're going to exit out by drawing the ladies down your right hand side. So men, step out to the left first of all, pull with your left hand and take your right hand to the lady's hip. As ladies, you step forwards, you open out into a high first or a slingshot position, and then your left hand naturally slides down to collect the lady's hand. You can finish like a slingshot or a high first, your choice, as you both take a step back. So we're going to try that one more time. Right to right, push away and step back, pull down and raise over the head, and step and lead. First top tip for the men, make sure you get out of the way of the ladies here. You don't want to draw her straight into your back. So men, the step to the right is quite a big one. As you pull your right hand to your right hip, the left arm scoops underneath and just gently lifts over the top onto the lady's shoulder. Mambo for 1, mambo for 2, mambo for 3. Same thing here. Very easy to have a collision with your partner. So men, as you pull with your left hand to lead the ladies forwards, your left foot takes a wide step out to the left hand side to accommodate that space for the ladies. So here we go, pull, get out of the way, ladies open through, and we twist out into the high first or the slingshot position. Finish with a slingshot or a high first as you both step back. Okay, one more time, right to right. So you push away and step back, catapult over the head, step and lean. Now ladies, top tip for you here. No longer do I want you to stop when you step in on the man's left hand side, but we're going to make this a real smooth, continuous motion. Really good tip is to spotlight your partner, which means as you travel, ladies, try and keep your body facing him as you travel past. Steph will show you. So as I step out to the right, she looks at me as she walks past and always keeps her heart and her frame facing towards me. That way, the collection of the hands on the shoulder is going to be a lot clearer and easier to control. 2 mambos for 2 and for 3. Draw the ladies down the right hand side and twist out. Finish like a slingshot or a high first, your choice, as you both step back. Okay, so we're going to show you that with beats now. And ladies, what I want you to look out for is that transition as you walk past the guy, keeping your heart and your frame facing towards him. In fact, we're going to do it from this angle, so that's nice and clear for you. So the catapult looks like this. 7 and 8. We're back 1, under 2, lean 3, hook 4, mambo 5, mambo 6, mambo 7, down the side, 8, twist, 9, slingshot, 10, back 11. Okay, we're going to put some music on, give that a try. Dee dee dee. Here we go. Hope you can hear that. It's as loud as it can go. Man's right hand to lady's right, hands on you in. 5, 6, 7, 8, back, under, lead, hook, mambo 1, 2, 3, down the right, twist, slingshot, face. Good, we'll swap over, we'll try it from the other side, different perspective. Man's right hand to lady's right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back, under, lead, hook, mambo. 1, 2, 3. Open to the side, slingshot, and back. Wonderful stuff. Give yourself a round of applause even though you're at home. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to come on to our next move, which is actually the previous move in the routine, and it's called an inside arm trap. On its own, it looks like this. We step back, block over the head, inside turn, switch, side, and catch. Okay, so taking you through this one nice and slowly. Man's right hand to lady's right, push away as you both take a step back, and as you draw the ladies down your right hand side, then you're going to pull and raise your right hands to block in a palm to palm handhold. At the same time then, the fingers of your left hand are going to gently place on the outside of the lady's elbow, and we'll explain why shortly. Now on the next beat then, you push and raise your right hand over the lady's head. Ladies, you continue moving forwards. Now, without that connection of the fingertips on the arm, the ladies would complete a clockwise turn, like so. So what those fingers on the elbow are actually doing then is stopping the ladies from completing that full rotation. So then as you push and raise your right hand inside and over the lady's head, a gentle resistance back with these fingertips will stop the ladies turning too far, and as you twist out men, you can drop your right hand on the lady's shoulder, and ladies, you turn to face the same way as the men. Now, as soon as that right hand touches the shoulder men, you can let go with your right hand and just keep your fingertips around the lady's right elbow at this point. On the next beat, men, you're going to lead the ladies into a full anti-clockwise turn, travelling in this direction. So men, gently pull back with the fingers of the left hand. Ladies step forwards, start to turn. Men, the right hand, as soon as possible, is going to make connection with the lady's right shoulder. And as she turns to face the original direction, your left hand is going to connect with the left shoulder to allow the ladies to extend forwards into a switch position. Then move your left foot to meet your right foot, pull the ladies down your left hand side, and catch man's right hand to lady's right as you both step back. Well done. Let's do it one more time. So once again, coming back onto this side so you can see what's going on. Push away as you both step back. Then pull and raise your right hand up into a palm to palm handhold, but place the fingertips of your left hand on the outside of the lady's elbow. Then push and raise the right hand over the head, down onto the lady's shoulder. Ladies, twist out right foot behind left, and then immediately let go with the right hand, but keep the left hand around the point of the lady's elbow. Now at this point then, you want to make sure you travel with the ladies. When you lead her forwards, she's going to move in that direction. Then, if you keep your feet on the spot, as the ladies turn, you'll catch the shoulder, but can you see how I'm kind of cutting Steph short there? She hasn't got the opportunity to extend into that switch. So, let me just come back one beat and I can take hold of your elbow. Lovely. As I lead Steph forward, she completes that turn, but I'm going to move with her with my feet and collect her shoulders, because that means we've then got all of that space to push forwards and extend into the switch. So men, don't get your feet stuck in that back position. Men, bring your left foot to meet your right foot, pull back, ladies, travel, 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 slide the right hand down and collect ladies right to man's right to finish. Good, let's do it one more time. A couple of top tips for the ladies. Okay, push away, step back. Draw your partner in, palm to palm, fingertips on the elbow, inside turn and drop the hand on the shoulder. Now ladies, as soon as the man lets go with his right hand, you'll notice that you have both hands free, but you have connection with the fingertips around the elbow. Now ladies, it's your job, wherever the connection point is, most often the hands, but sometimes the shoulders, the hips, the elbows. Ladies, it's your job to create connection at that connection point. So the men are holding onto your elbow here. Ladies, make your arm strong, almost resist your right elbow back into the man's hand at this point, so I can feel a little bit of strength, a little bit of weight from Steph. That's going to help me to lead a really soft pull in order to encourage that turn. Ladies, once you've completed your turn, keep travelling into your switch forwards in front of the guys, and because once again you've got both arms free, ladies, an opportunity for styling. Just remember your golden rule about styling. No matter where the arms go, number one, make sure they're not behind your back, because that scrunches your shoulders up to your ears. And second of all, ladies, make sure that you're shaping the arms with a little bit of softness at the elbow. So what you're not doing, girls, is sticking the arms out straight, but the shoulders are soft, elbows soft, wrists soft, just to create a more gentle line as opposed to a rigid line, okay? Always in front of the body. From that switch position then, bring the left foot to meet the right foot, draw the ladies back and slide down to connect right to right. Good! Coming back on the opposite side. Let's take it to a slow count. So it goes like this. 7 and 8. Step back on 1. Block. 2. Take the elbow. 3. Inside 4. Switch. 5. Down the side. 6. Catch. 7. Just one more time. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Back. 1. Block. 2. Over the head. 3. Inside 4. Switch. 5. Down the side. 6. Catch. 7. Lovely stuff. Let's try it to music. Here we go. Dee, 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 dee. Okay. So man's right hand to lady's right. So the boys on my side. Girls on steps. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. Lock to the shoulder. Inside. Switch. Side. Catch. So tempting to say, one lady round, but no, you're all at home. Right. So the men on this side again. Right to right. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. Lock over the head. Inside turn. Switch. Side. Catch. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got 2 moves. The one that we've just done was move number 2, and the one that we started with was move number 3, okay? Head explode, it's alright, we'll walk you through it. So all the men on this side, let's repeat the move that we just did, which is the inside arm trap switch. Push away, and both step back, pull forwards, and block. Inside, over the head, inside turn, and switch. Now, there's a really funky link from this move into our catapult variation, which is the one that we did before. And very simply then, as you pull the ladies down your left-hand side, you have to ignore her. Don't get stuck on her face, don't get lost in her eyes. You have to ignore her, because what's going to happen then is as you pull the ladies down the left, your right hand slides down the lady's arm, but you keep on turning to face the opposite direction. That means men, you'll catch with your right hand behind your back. Ladies, you will catch with your right hand, and we are already in a catapult lead. Men, step to the right, draw the ladies in as you hook the arm under. Mambo for 1, mambo for 2, mambo for 3. Open up down the left-hand side, slingshot exit, and step back. Just have a look at that link one more time. Man's right to ladies right. Step back, step in, high 5. Over the head onto the shoulder, inside turn, switch forwards, draw down the side, then keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning until you're facing the same way as the ladies. Good. Pull under the arm, and mambo 1, mambo 2, mambo 3. Open down the right to twist out, slingshot through, and both step back. Couple of times to music. Here we go. I'm not playing this at ages. Pull out all the classics. Okay, so which side are you on? We're on this side. Right to right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. Block over the head. Inside turn. Switch. Keep turning. Catapult lead. In and mambo. 2, 3. Down the side. Twist. Slingshot. Back. Very good block. Man's right hand to ladies right. Let's do it one more time. You're 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. Block over the head. Inside. Switch. Catapult. Hook. Mambo. 2, 3. Side. Twist. Slingshot. Back. Okay, so the last move that we're going to look at, one of my favourites, a really easy move, and it's actually the first move of the routine. It's called the high first arm rest. We'll show you very quickly from this side. So it's just like a beginner's high first, all the way up to the point where you turn the ladies, and then you travel with her and catch her, elbow to elbow, pass into your right hand for a clockwise turn and step back. We'll pop a return on the end so she doesn't get dizzy. Lovely stuff. So we'll load it from this side, man's left to ladies right. You're back for a high first, step in, twist out, to the shoulder. Now then, as you turn the lady, you mentioned this before, as she travels, you need to travel with her, you need to keep up. So ladies, you turn, and you catch your partner elbow to elbow. So just to show you what I've done with my arm there, men. I've flattened my hand, my elbow's in front of me at shoulder height. Ladies, you can also flatten your hand, so the back of your knuckles are in the man's palm, And ladies, nestle your right arm back into the man's left arm. Good. Men, make an L shape on the opposite side. Excuse me. Passing the lady's arm from your left into your right. Ladies, you step forward with your right foot. And again, give the man some resistance here. Nice, easy push and raise. Turn the ladies out. And face with a return. So that's quite a lot of clockwise turning in that position for the girls. Good. Let's learn it from the other side. High first arm rest. Man's left to ladies right. Step back. Step in. Twist out to the shoulder. Now I want to see you move your feet. Go. Move with the ladies and block. So if all has gone well, men, the ladies should be directly in front of you at this point and you're not having to lean because you're off centre, okay? Men, making an L shape with the other arm. Push and block. And you'll see what I did there, guys. Just to reverse one step, what I actually did is move my body again. So my weight is on my left, my weight moved forward on my right. So again, mirror and shadow where Steph is going. Push and raise to turn out, and step back, in for the return, and step back. Lovely. Now ladies, you've got a real job here to work your frame. So whenever you're turning, ladies, your arm is always in front of your frame. You never want to take it out to the sides to break. So if I show you from this angle this time, we're back, we're in, twist and shoulder. At this point, because Steph knows the turn's coming up, her right arm is nice and firm, it's in front of her body. Now as she turns, she keeps that arm firm as it makes connection with mine. So at this point she's facing the side of the room. As my left arm goes to the side and I take my big step, that's actually going to angle her body in towards me because again she's followed her right arm with her frame. So ladies, keep moving, she's almost in towards the guys now. As he passes the hand from his left into his right, ladies, again, if you follow your arm, that will take your frame away from the guy. So there's that lovely movement of your shoulders, ladies, just as much as your arm is being passed forwards and backwards. Good. Inside turn, and step back, in for the return, and step back. Lovely. Let's have a look at the timing. So it's left to right. 5, 6, 7, and 8. You're back on 1. Shoulder 2. Twist 3. Shoulder 4. Turn 5. Elbow 6. Elbow 7. Turn 8. Back 9. Return 10. Back 11. To music. Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah. Okay, all the boys on my side, please, girls on the same side of Steph. Left to right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. In. Twist. Shoulder. Turn. Elbow 1. Elbow 2. Turn out. To face. Return. And back. Let's try it from the other side just for fun. With 5, 6, 7, 8. High first. In. Twist. Shoulder, turn, elbow 1, elbow 2, turn out, to face, return, and back. Lovely, well done, well done, well done. So the final thing we've got to do, that's one that we've just done, that's the first move of the routine, so we're going to link that to the other two that we've already sandwiched together. So man's left hand to ladies right for the high first arm rest. Step back, step in, twist out, to the shoulder, turn the ladies, elbow 1 and slow down for me. As you pass to elbow 2, men, this palm to palm, kind of forearm to forearm position with your right hand is exactly where we were at the start of the arm trap. So as soon as you pass the ladies into your right, all you have to do, men, is engage your left hand, fingers on the outside of the lady's elbow, to scoop inside and immediately into that caress position. Let go with the right hand, pull for an inside turn, and switch the ladies forwards. Pull down the side, and then keep turning, turning, turning as you catch right to right behind your back. Pull underneath with the arm for mambo 1, for mambo 2, for mambo 3. Open down the side and twist out for a slingshot exit and step back, okay? One more time slowly through that. So, high first, back, in, twist, shoulder, turn the ladies, elbow 1, elbow 2, left hand engaged men, for an over the head caress, let go with the right, inside turn, switch forwards on the shoulders, pull down the side, catch with the right, keep turning men, pull, hook under, mambo 1, mambo 2, mambo 3, pull down the side, and twist out, slingshot through, and bow step back. All 3 moves to music, here we go. Anastasia. Nice. Okay. So really nice and first. Man's left to ladies right. You're 5, 6, 7, 8. Back. In. Twist. Shoulder. Turn. Elbow 1. Elbow 2. Over the head. Inside. Switch. Side. Lead. Hook. Mambo 1, 2, 3. Open to the side. Swing shot. Face. Love it. Well done. Hold it there. Right, we're going to slow the music down now because the ultimate challenge and what makes infinity really infinite is when you link that last move back into the first move. So you have that continuous loop. You can keep dancing this routine without stopping at any stage. So from the beginning, just one more time. You're back. In. Twist. Shoulder. Turn. Elbow 1. Elbow 2. Over the head. Inside turn. Switch. Side. Lead. Hook. Mambo 1. Mambo 2. Mambo 3. And it's actually not that challenging a link at all because you're already back right foot behind left. You're already in your high first position. You can go straight into the high first arm rest again without stopping. Shoulder. Turn. Elbow 1. Elbow 2. Over the head to the shoulder. Pull through. Switch forwards. Down the side. Catapult lead. Underneath. Mambo 1. Mambo 2. Mambo 3. Draw down the side. Twist out. Slingshot through. And step back. Okay, so music, we'll slow it down because that's quite a mammoth task to get that whole routine twice. Love it. Okay. So twice through the infinity routine, 3 times for feeling hardcore. 5, 6, 7, and 8. High first. In. Twist. Shoulder. Turn. Elbow 1. Elbow 2. Over the head. Inside turn. Switch. Counter. Foot. Under Mambo 1. 2. 3. Down the side. Start again. Shoulder. Turn. Elbow 1. 2. Over the head. Inside turn. Switch. Side. Catapult. Hook. Mambo 1. 2. 3. Side. And you can go again, or if you want, just finish the routine for now. And back. Give yourself a massive round of applause! Well done. So hopefully, guys, this is going to be the first video of many. We're going to be flooding your internet with dance education videos over the next few weeks. And I really hope you enjoy learning from home. I really hope you keep safe. I really hope you send much love to this one for helping me out on the first day after Canberra when all she wanted to do was just go to bed. So thank you to Steph and thank you to all of the teachers that are going to obviously contribute to this over the coming months. Stay safe, look after everyone, hope you enjoy.